Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. I am Christina K. The beauty of these 5-minute Fridays is that they don't take a long time to film, which is good because I have a very busy day today. I work in radio and my schedule is quite lengthy. But the bad thing is that there's so much to talk about in only 5 minutes. So here we go. First, it is May 31st. May the Force be with you. Finally, after like 3 or 4 years after the announcement and waiting impatiently, we finally have the first Star Wars Land expansion, the largest expansion they've ever done in Disney Parks history. It's 14 acres. It opened in Disneyland, kind of opened a couple of days ago, but it officially opened today. If you want to see that opening dedication ceremony, because it's amazing. Whether you're a Star Wars fan or not, it is a Disney Parks opening ceremony, so you're going to want to check that out. I'll link it below. You're on YouTube. You might as well. But it's very, very exciting. I'm super pumped. I've always been a Star Tours fan. I thought they did a great job with that attraction, so I just can't wait to see what else is going on with Star Wars Land. From the pictures and videos I've seen, I'm trying not to look too much because I am going soon, but it looks good. August 29th is the opening date for Walt Disney World. Again, that's opening in phases as well. That should be completed by November. I think November is the completion for Disneyland too, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Today, something's actually going away. Something opens, something goes away. The Shop Disney Parks app. That was a great app to see when you were in the park. If you saw a shirt that you like but they didn't have your size, you can kind of see where else it is on Walt Disney World property. Can you do that in Disneyland? No, I think it was just Disney World. But it was also great because annual pass holders got their 20% on it as well. So we don't really have that at shopdisney.com. So I think they should do something about that. I'm just saying. I know you guys like to talk about the tea. And I've got a couple of rumors that are more likely true than not, but haven't been confirmed by the Walt Disney Company yet. The first is the Wave at Disney's Contemporary Resort. It's that restaurant. It's kind of tucked in the corner on the first floor. Probably one of my least favorites on Disney property, but now it may become one of my favorites because it's becoming a steakhouse, an Incredibles themed steakhouse. This is taking me back to, oh my god, it's over like 15 years ago at this point, when the Concourse Steakhouse was on the concourse of the Contemporary. So maybe we'll get some food like that because that was one of my favorite meals on property. And then they took that away to make Contempo Cafe and expand Chef Mickey's a little bit. So I'll keep you posted with what I hear on that. And the big thing this week, now when we first heard about Star Wars Land and we heard 2019, we're like, wow, that's such a long time away. Well, now let's talk about 2024. This broke earlier in the week, still haven't gotten all the details about it, but you know there's so much construction going on with Epcot and they're changing so much. Well, this is going to be like the most earth-shattering thing I think they have planning to do, which is to demolish the Land and the Seas pavilions. Now, the Land Pavilion is the one that Soren's in and Living with the Land, and there's the Sunshine Seasons food fair in there, and there used to be the festival, the Circle of Life Lion King show, which has been gone for years. That pavilion itself has gone through so many changes over the years, but being demolished, that's crazy. Now the rumor is Soren's gonna have its own entrance, but what are they gonna do with the farm that's in there? That's one of the beautiful things about Epcot is that the food is so fresh there because they have the land. And the Seas, there's a huge aquarium at the Seas. That's not my favorite of the pavilions. I rarely go on the Seas with Nemo and friends. And I remember back in the 80s and 90s, the building, you know, that pavilion was just so magical. And there would be the scuba diver going up. Now it doesn't really have that charm anymore, but I can't see them demolishing it. It does. Really quick, wrapping it up, did you see the security checks have changed now in the parks? One of my friends told me about this. I couldn't find too much info on it, but normally when you go to bag check in the park, you literally open your bags, walk through a metal detector. It's a process. Now you actually walk through the metal detector with the bags? I don't really understand how this works. I'm going in like a week, so I'll keep you posted firsthand because this is interesting. I'm all for this. It reminds me of being in the airport, but we'll see. Let's get villainous to end it. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party dates have been released, and also the dates for these villain nights, which look so epic. There's not a lot of them. I feel like this is going to be the new Not So Scary Halloween Party though, because it looks pretty epic. All right, that does it for me. May the Force be with you. I'm Christina K. Have a Disney day.